from the SB-Gunlocker. My name's Steve. We're going to do a part 2 on what killed my rifle. This one's going to be a little more specific to the ammo. But I did want to take 1 minute and first of all say thank you to everyone that not only watched the video but took the time and commented. There was a lot of helpful tips, and there was a lot of people that I don't know if they watched the whole video or if they just didn't understand the jam, so I want to break it down a little further. So we're shooting, and that's what happened right there. Go to pull the bolt, it doesn't pull. The pins, they're locked in there tight. Now, could I take a punch in here and try to drive that pin out? Yeah, probably, except for that bolt carrier is in this buffer tube. Some people said take the castle nut off. You'll need an armor's wrench. This is an Aero Precision enhanced buffer tube. See that groove? There's your detent that holds your buffer and your spring in the buffer tube. So, wouldn't even be able to turn this anyway. The way to clear this malfunction, even doing a mortar, it's not going to do anything because the hammer has something underneath it. The buffer, or the bolt carrier, I'm sorry, is trying to drive that hammer down, and the hammer is trying to drive that up, and it's rubbing inside the upper receiver and on the hammer and the bolt carrier. So somebody suggested paint can opener, which is now part of my kit, and if it's not part of yours, you should add it. I also had a suggestion to get in here right there and kind of pry that back, which should release the rim of the casing. In this case, again, I kind of simulated this. You could use this, go right in here, and pop your case out, one option, or you can go and release it off of your bolt, which is another option. In this case, I'm just going to kind of pry it out of here. Push it out of the way. Somebody else said, oh, go in through the mag well. Well, you got no leverage going in through the mag well to do much. It's an ejection port. It's where everything should come out of. So with that bolt carrier not moving, not coming out any further, your only option is either get that out or try to push it in and get the bolt to go forward, which in this case also not going to do. Well, I got it to go a little bit. There we go. So now that the bolt is actually forward, what you can do now, just pushing my thumb, YouTube does not allow me to show you guys how to open the rifle. There's the hammer, and actually you can see right in the corner, right there, that, oh, and for the guys who told me stop slamming the hammer into the frame, where's my little, there's, I got a little pick here, or a punch. Just gonna get that. That is a primer. So I had a lot of questions as far as ammo, and I do apologize, I gave some bad information. So I keep the laundry pod containers, I keep those full of my spent brass. I don't reload. I figure maybe one day I might, or I could sell it and get more ammo. But I went through and I dumped out a few to see if I can find exactly what ammo it was. Now initially I told you I thought it was this stuff, which was a little older, and it had LC14 on there, which is Lake City in the year. And I came across these here. No primers. See if I can get the camera to focus on it. So I'll read it off to you. It's the Agila or Agulia or what, however the hell you say that. Aguila 55621. I'll put a photo somewhere in here. This is two more. So that one you can kind of see. Again, there's a, well, you can see the pink. So there's the lacquer on there. And this one, you can see it's kind of black. It actually blew the lacquer out of there. So right here, I have a fresh round. And I'll see, you can see the lacquer around the actual projectile. And you can see the pink hue around the primer. So they were sealed. I don't know if the crimp was bad. Any other ammo that I ran through this Aegis with this FRT L3, 15 L3, I had no issues, none. H2 buffer, this in my opinion likes that H2. I have a 7.62x39 that does prefer the H3. I wanted to give you guys an update on all that. I definitely wanted to show my gratitude to all of you guys who took the time to, view the video and comment, especially. To the gentleman who said I should record butterflies, here's a special clip just for you. Look at these butterflies. These butterflies glow in the dark. This is for you, Bantham. Look at my beautiful butterflies. And this one, isn't it pretty? Get the heck out of here. To all the rest of you, thank you for your input. Thank you for the support. As my way of giving back, I'd like to give one of you lucky viewers maybe a Hoffman Tactical Super Safety. You can check out my website, SB-Gunlocker.com. This is just me giving this away to one of you guys. It's not affiliated with YouTube or any social media platforms, Facebook, Meta, none of that mumbo jumbo. So go check that out. We do have our Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal t-shirt. And of course your F around and find out hats and other gear on our website as well. So give that a check. Check that out. Other than that, I appreciate all you guys taking the time. And you're going to want to subscribe and stay tuned, because if you know what this is, and you've seen one of these, or maybe have one or two of these laying around, you're going to want to see what's coming next. Alright guys, we'll see you on the next one.